Hey boys, what's going on? The night of the 7th, 8 p.m. Having a good day. It's time for a haircut, but gotta make that money first before I can spend on a haircut. I actually had a really good day today. I definitely not perfect. Bro, holy shit, what is that noise? Not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And what I mean by I've had perfect days before. They weren't perfect, but it was that good where I would consider it practically perfect, right? Where it's I'm doing everything right. I did nothing wrong. I 99% maximized my time of the day. So it's not to that level yet where it was, say maybe a month or two ago, but we're getting there. We're fucking getting there. That's all that matters, right? The only real thing I need to do in terms of getting myself there is I'm gonna do some therapy with ChatGPT. Take a lot of effort, but it'll be worth it. Do some therapy with ChatGPT, figure out why I still have these urges, because there's a deep reason. I think it's there's a part of me that wants me to fail, if that makes sense. And it could be my current self, but honestly, I don't buy that anymore. As dumb as that might sound, I don't know, I feel enough of me has adapted to the reality of making $5,000 a month, because it's not even that much money. I had $6,000 in my bank account not too long ago, right? So I don't get why there's so much urge to do the opposite things. Literally, I have these crazy temptations to go eat a shit ton or just go fucking jerk off out of nowhere with no temptation. And that could be that could be an element of addiction, but there's something deeper. I definitely to the picture that I need to do some therapy with ChatGPT, figure out what's going on in my subconscious, because it's gonna low-key take a shit ton of time just to root it out manually, right? ChatGPT helps a little bit. ChatGPT helps quite a bit, I want to say. That's the only thing I need to do when it comes to mindset. I did a lot today, guys. I posted some more TikToks. I didn't make any content today. I just I kind of redid my slideshow so that it wasn't a duplicate, and I posted both of them, and I feel good because I'm actually, the more videos you get out there, the more data you collect, the more information you collect in your current ability, and the more you can improve it. So posting 2 videos today was a big win. I applied to some more offers in the CC Creators Corner, so I'm feeling good about that. Feeling pretty good. Essentially what I did though, I did that obviously. I did make the SOP for making content. It's pretty fucking basic, but it should work. We're probably just gonna have to change it as we actually go through the SOP. There's probably not too much to make perfect before I even done it. Oh fuck, is that water? Oh dude, that was so see-through. I thought the water ended, bro. Fuck, it got soaked, bro. By the way, it was raining all day today. It was cooked. However, it's a nice day outside. It's probably not too much to perfect before I put any action in, right? So when it comes to planning, the only thing I really need to do is put it in my warm up, put it in my daily routine, including the content I'm gonna consume. And what I mean by that is daily I'm obviously gonna be doing everything, so my meditation, my self-tea packet, etc., 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 etc. But weekly it'll be different. So weekly I'll have stuff like reality transurfing, some different content as well, just a bunch of just a shit ton of mindset shit to remind myself every single week. Which, dude, by the way, like, when I was doing that every single week, like, I shit you not, right? Like, it took a lot of effort, don't get me wrong. Like, because pretty much every single day, like, most of my day was intentioned, if that makes sense. Most of my day had intention every single day. I was never just doing whatever I wanted, right? Because there just wasn't enough time. There just wasn't. But maybe that'll change, because back then I was doing low leverage shit. So everything I was doing would be low leverage, and I'd have to do more and more and more. Like, you know, back then I would cold call for 3 hours in the morning, if not even more. I'd do a couple hours in the afternoon as well for callbacks and stuff, just to book some meetings for my agency. Right now, all I gotta do is roof SMS, maybe hire a setter, like spend time hiring a setter, or just do it myself. But even that, like, I could book probably 1 to couple meetings a day by just having a few phone calls, you know. So it changes like that. But what I'm saying is that when I tangented a lot. When I was actually doing that, so when I was putting in work 5 days a week, and then on the weekends, I would actually like go through like 8 hours worth of mindset stuff every single week, or weekend, I should say, on Saturday and Sunday. I would actually do that every single weekend. Like, I was so consistent, because not only would I work 5 days, but on the weekend, I would drill my brain with mindset stuff that would last for like a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, right? For the first week, it gets better week by week, by the way. I believe I did this for like, I think it was like 3 consecutive weeks where I did this like successfully. And then I would have like, you know, gap weeks where I wouldn't do it, and then I would do it, right? I think the most I did it consecutively 3 weeks, because it's a lot, right? It's quite a bit. Your whole life becomes this stuff, right? But what I'm trying to say is that the first week, you know, is okay. Like, the mindset stuff would last up until like Tuesday or Wednesday, but the week after that would last till Thursday. And then before you know it, your brain is thinking of so many of the right things so often for so much of the week that you're just a fucking beast. It's the God routine. But there is a price to it, and that is that, you know, you're not going to have a day where you just don't do anything productive. Like, every single day is productive, though obviously on the weekend you want to take some time off, right? So you don't burn out. But the thing about that even is that if let's say like you take Sunday off, right? Let's say on Sunday for like half the day you're with your friend. You're not doing any work, you're just with your friend. You won't be able to finish all the mindset stuff. You'll be able to finish like a lot of it, but not all of it, right? And it's still finding that balance right there, which is like, you know, will I burn out if I just do mindset stuff? Or do I really just need to like not do anything for like Sunday, right? For now, what I'm thinking for the long term would be working 6 days a week, or 6.5 days a week, because actually no, 5.5, I think it would be, because it would be like Saturday afternoon off and then Sunday off. But I don't think I should do that in the short term. I think in the short term, I should just do 7 days a week and do mindset stuff and just pray that I don't go crazy, which I don't think I will, to be honest. Like, I lose perspective sometimes, where like Charlie Morgan, he's done like more work than I've done in my life in like 3 months sometimes. And what I mean by that is that Charlie Morgan's worked for like 14 hours a day focused. I've worked 14 hours a day, but not where it was pure focus. And he did that for 3 months. So if he could do that, then I could definitely work 7 days a week for, you know, a month or 2. I think that's totally doable. Will it be difficult? Very yes. And I will have to like get my mind straight before I do that, or while I do that, because you're just not going to do that if your mind's not straight. Like, you're just not. You're going to sabotage. So I think, yeah, that's pretty simple. I'm just going in circles, but yeah, I mean, like all I need to do, plug it in my warm app, plug it in my daily routine, and like really figure out the consumables for the weekends. So like I could basically just live my life as an SOP, and I could remove all thinking from my life, if that makes sense. So on the weekend, instead of wondering what to like consume, I just open up the Google Drive folder and I just go one by one by one by one. It'll make it a lot easier to follow. Whoever's cooking, it smells pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's that simple. I've done a lot of planning. Another thing I realized is that because I basically like never even done TikTok Shop, like I've posted, I all I did was post my Recreate assignment, which is just a fucking assignment that they made me do to finish onboarding. Oh fuck, dude, fucking god, that was a fucking bug, bro. That is so annoying. Dude, that was a fucking big bug too. It hit my arm. However, like, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, all I did was I posted that on TikTok, and you know, it's like I'll see how it does. It's still my first day posting it. It's not worth saying anything about it, but yeah, I haven't done any actual posts, and I don't have like any signed clients. I have one brand that like we finished our agreement. No, I just need to get the product. Actually, I don't actually. I'm just asking them a couple questions, and then from there I'll start posting, I guess. But I finished onboarding with them. I'm gonna start posting with them for them every single day, which will be cool. I'm on a 150 retainer, which is like nothing, but the goal is to make money on commissions. I did the math. If we get 50 people to deposit like $5 through the link in bio, then that's literally 1.5k, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. 50 is not a lot. I don't think. For a shop, it's not a lot, but we'll have to see, because I think link in bio is probably harder to get people to commit, because it's way more friction compared to TikTok Shop. So yeah, I'm thinking though right now. I have that client. I apply for more. Like, okay, what I'm gonna do, we need to get 3 clients, because with 3 clients, if I work on TikTok Shop every day for 6 hours a day, then I will have 2 hours to post one piece of content, which should be that's doable, right? If I just do it in bulk, right? Like if I just plan in one session, record in one session, like post or like schedule posts, like I could do that. Like I could do that volume, right? Anything more would be stupid, because you want to get 3 clients maximum, not anymore. However, I'm thinking, yeah, get 3 clients and just post as much as possible and go through my SOP. I'm also like, another thing to consider is that weekly, I'm gonna have to like plan out time every week, like as an SOP, to do those things. That would be like planning videos, writing, or like planning angles and shit, and like inspo, and then writing videos, recording the videos, and then posting the videos. I would have to, and then also like reflecting on those videos so I can improve in the future, or else I'm just blindly inputting. I gotta make time for that every week. It's just I just gotta build a structure. It's very simple, right? I need to build systems for myself. So as long as I follow the system, I don't have to worry about covering shit. Chaos comes from you having to think, right? If I just make a system around it, make my life like systemized weekly. I love weeks. Weeks are a good metric to like do things in, I think, because they just go around and around and around, right? Months are like big picture, days are like individual things, and then weeks are almost like sets, right? Like if you're working out, you got a set of bench press, like a week is like a set, if that makes sense. And then a month is like an exercise, right? And then a day is like a rep. However, I'm thinking, yeah, just gotta like systemize each week so that I don't even have to blink an eye to wondering if like I'm gonna get everything covered. If I'm gonna get everything covered. Bro, the German Shepherd just passed me. I'm thinking, yeah, that's all I gotta do, man. And from there, it's just ruthless execution. The thing though that is a bit annoying is that I know that things are gonna change. I'm gonna learn about things. I'm gonna have to change things, but yeah, I don't know where I'm at right now in terms of my mentality. I think I'm just like trying to plan so I could like execute, but it's almost like sometimes instead of planning, you need to execute, because through executing, you get more clarity. So like when I posted those TikToks, you know, I didn't know how a fucking TikTok was gonna work if I posted it, right? So I just posted it, and now I have more clarity around, okay, you know, obviously it's gonna flop, right? So I don't know. I'm just kind of doing everything I can. I don't really have a lot of clarity on like what I'm doing right now, but the more shit I get done, like the more I'll be able to explain what I'm doing on this camera, because right now I have no idea what I'm doing. In terms of TikTok shop, right? Like I'm doing everything I can. I know that I want to split my focus 50-50, etc., etc., etc. But I don't know about the results. I don't know if like I should even quit the agency. I don't know if this was a bad idea. Like I don't know. I just gotta like execute and find out, right? Just fail faster, essentially. Which is like a thing by Owen, which I should do, right? Instead of planning, I should just fail and find out instead of trying to plan everything in advance. All right, that's it for today. I will see you guys later. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be a great day, and we're gonna get some more shit done. All right, see you guys later. Bye.